A crown removals truck outside TV3. Its contents the jewel in the network's crown, its news library. And news royalty was on site too to say goodbye.
Haere atu rā, I runga I te Mārie, kia tai ora atu, ai ki ngā whenua tapu o te Whanganui Atara. Go forth in peace, that you may safely arrive at the sacred lands of Wellington.
Mike McRoberts blessing the 18,000 tapes Warner Brothers Discovery has donated to the National Audiovisual Archive, Ngā Taonga. This is what the donation looks like. Rows upon rows of videotapes, piles upon piles of compilations from its former newsrooms in Christchurch, Wellington and Auckland. Every single tape telling a tale across 34 years, 7 months and 8 days.
When we made the decision to close News Hub, one of the most important things was to find the right home for this archive. It does represent a huge part of New Zealand's history.
Good evening. An Auckland man is in prison tonight.
From the beginning in 1989, across different brands, different sets, plenty of different faces, totalling 12,639 6pm news bulletins and 27 different shows like 60 Minutes, AM, Nightline. Hundreds of journalists, camera operators, editors, producers, directors, covering the biggest stories here and across the world.
It does in fact represent the largest non-Crown donation of content ever made to Ngā Taonga.
This is its new home, based in Avalon Studios in Lower Hutt. Arts Minister Paul Goldsmith on site to get hands-on with the tapes.
These are tight little suckers, aren't they?
This is the first of 3 shipments to arrive, and by March next year, all 18,000 tapes will have arrived and been digitised.
Preserved, that's one thing, never going to be lost. And then secondly, available for people who want to see it and use it and research, but also, just go back and understand our history.
Warner Brothers Discovery will still own the copyright of the material, but Kiwis will own the tapes and pay for their preservation.
New Zealand is as a whole are making a contribution to this, but it is, I think, a very important donation fundamentally to our history.
The minister theorising what might have happened if Ngā Taonga didn't take them from the American-based media giant.
Could easily not have happened. It could have just gone off to some thing out the back of Colorado or something like that, never to be seen again.
But thankfully they will be seen again and again and again. 3 decades of our stories, your stories, New Zealand's stories.